So we start with Willie from day 26 saying he has no interest in Hazel-Lee, along with the rest of us. But now we gonna get together and start the crap. Because you know we already did the first 12 minutes. Ooh, Dr. Ish, the vest is too low and too many bracelets and this valet jacket. Oh, Lord, so we got them going into a 10. It's a political theme. Oh, they gonna have a debate. Judge told they're gonna say we need to hear from your heart while you're here. Honey, it's from their wallet. Their empty wallet. That's why they hear these fake arse relationships. So up first is Tahiri and Vato called Tahiri a thirst bucket, and she is. I mean, when you get on Love and Hip Hop and call yourself the X, the only the is the stallion. Shout out to Meg. Tahiri says they don't communicate well and he doesn't open up. I'm sure if he did open up, you'd be bored. He doesn't look like there's much to him. Oh, Hazel-Lee, you know you hired that sissy to be with you for the show. I wonder what his intentions are. To collect a check from your dumb ass. I mean, you really think you got clout. Lord, so Hazel-Lee yelling at her sissy and he don't like it. All right, so Phaedra's actor is whining about her past relationships. I mean, in that one interview, she sure did talk about Tone Capone more than anybody else. Oh, Lord, now we got Phaedra listing all these damn jobs and she's got walls up. You ain't got walls up, y'all are trying to keep your Q ratings up. That's what's up. The forgettable are trying to be unforgotten. Okay, and so now we going over the fact that they fuckless. Literally, they ain't fucking. Well, if the head doctor hasn't seen you as a patient, she clearly don't want you. It's contrived, and it's crappy. Okay, now we got Willie and his heifer, and I'm sorry, girl, you got cheated on Love and Hip Hop. If you ain't left by now, you're clearly here to play at your marriage for a check. And I ain't hearing shit else about it. He's embarrassed you this entire relationship, but it's just an issue now. And Shonda, you cheating on his ass too, so I don't even know why y'all pretending to be together. Corrupt and his heifer, she like, I don't know if I want this in my life. And Corrupt said, well, good, then beat it. Child, I don't know why you staying with his surly drunk ass. Oh, Lord, Corrupt real drunk. Nobody wants your dick, Corrupt. Nobody. So we gonna have to fix Corrupt's issues with the alcohol. We got Shonda and Willie as the cheaters. Okay, now we gonna see how they did their sorry little bedrooms. So Willie and Shonda's room is all done up with their text messages from when they was cheating on each other. And a bunch of dirty laundry hanging over the bed. Corrupt and his woman's room is all a bunch of fire because they're explosive. They got a nice little wall fireplace, lava on the floor, well, fake lava. I've never seen fake lava. And of course, with Hazel-Lee and her sissy, it's clearly all about her, and he's just blurred out in the background. That's about right. It's very Kenya Moore. Okay, and Phaedra's room is kind of like Hazel-Lee, except without as many pictures, but you could tell it's all about Phaedra. Oh, but everything's broken and there's a bunch of cracks in the wall. Because there's cracks in her story about being an attorney. I mean, what you did 20 years ago with Bobby Brown and what you're doing for a living today are two different things. Oh, Lord. Tahiri and Vat have a bunch of baggage in they shit. It looks like an airport. Tahiri said, I feel like I've been in a bag my whole life. Well, who is taking you somewhere? So Vato gets jealous when he's not with Tahiri that she'll leave him for another man. Well, first you would have to be a man for it to be another man, so she would just leave you for a man. The way Phaedra is so happy that the room is filled with feminine energy, you might be looking for a woman, not a man. I mean, you know she used to roll with Candy and Portia and Tanner. Oh, Lord, Shonda and Willie really trying to give us acting. And Tahiri's trying to give a moving soliloquy. You can't call me a thirst bucket because it ain't about the clout. And a groupie? I mean, to go from Joe Budden to Vato, that's groupie to me. The X. And then we got Corrupt and his heifer. You already called her, Ricardo. You're gonna do it again and again and again. Yes. So either let him cheat in peace or move on. But no, he ain't changing. And not for you. And child, that was the shit, and I do mean shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. We gonna open the next episode with Tahiri whining about being called a thirst bucket, but you still were on VH1 saying I am the ex to the fiance and the baby mama. Girl. So I'm sorry, but thirsty is as thirsty does. Oh, he said he dealing with bougie Tahiri, not hood Tahiri. So now we got Tahiri asking Phaedra why she ain't fucked Medina yet. Because she'd have to pay extra. Okay, Phaedra said he has not paid the deductible. So you charging, that's why he ain't having none, because he ain't got the money for it. That's how you been out here making money. Okay, because I was wondering how you was making ends meet with 2 kids. So now Corrupt hugging on his woman the next morning and she ain't here for the shit. So we gonna get the guys and the girls in separate rooms and talk about what they resent in their relationships. So Medina whining about no sex, bougie diva status, no consideration for his feelings, and makes him jump through hoops. All of that means she don't want your ass. Hazel E's sissy said he don't like her attitude, her anger, and her coming at him. Willie don't like Shonda's attitude, but Willie just don't like Shonda. Y'all been needed to move on. Tahiri's tired of mothering Votto, and she doesn't want to be Harlem Tahiri anymore. Honey, you're Harlem Tahiri now and forever. You're the ex. Ain't nobody's current but the ex. You're on here in a situationship, but her number one complaint was being called a thirst bucket. He didn't call you anything you weren't. Oh, God. Corrupt's friends coming in the house and stealing the heifer's jewelry. Oh, Lord, so now we gonna do the little rap challenge where we make up a song about our shitty relationship. Tahiri jumps up. You had a lot to say about me yesterday. Oh, girl. That was bad and weak. I mean, they are just cheering for Tahiri for ending sentences. The bar is low. Oh, Lord. Now we got Hazel and her sissy up there. She talking about prenup to protect what asset? Girl, you ain't even got enough money to waste on a lawyer, much less to prenup. This would have been a great time for Willie and Shonda to remind us of their talent. Too bad they didn't. Child, Medina came out the gate with the flow and was giving Phaedra the business. He done had it. Ooh. Child, Corrupt ain't showing us no talent either. Her attitude stinks didn't rhyme with shit. And frankly, I'm getting tired of it. I think that y'all should split, because I'm tired of watching you have a drunken fit. Child, so now people mad at Tahiri because Tahiri got her tits out. I mean, if we're all hanging around in bathing suits and bras, I don't think it's that big of a deal. And believe me, that is not what your sissy's staring at. I could see him wanting for Willie. And I could see Corrupt rolling up on him as rough trade if he had a bottle. Hazel E, you're damn near naked yourself. All you have on is a spandex sling. We can see every nook and cranny of your cooch. But you want to talk about Tahiri's tit in a lace bra. So, of course, Hazel and her sissy run and tell Votto, we saw Tahiri's titty, we saw Tahiri's titty. Honey, everybody done seen them things. He said you want your girl to have class, then you don't want Tahiri. Not the ex. So we gonna smash the words that are hurtful in our relationship, like his cheating, Phaedra's walls, so we can try to move on from the hurt. Child, I'm ready to move on to next seat. They couldn't have picked a better lot of losers. Now, Hazel E, you want your man to make more money? Well, 1, don't get with a little boy. And 2, you're the breadwinner in the relationship because of your face. Anyone that looks like you has to pay. Looking like a grown Miss Piggy thinking you gonna get a rich man. Not. Child, I don't need to see them hitting shit with hair. This ain't Bob Vila's home again. I just confused Bob Vila with Mr. Food, but you know who I mean. Bob Vila, Mr. Food, and that paint guy with the white people afro, they all kind of the same person to me. Oh, Lord, Corrupt got out of control. Oh, so after they tear the shit up, they go around, and they got their pictures on the other side so they see how they fucking each other up with the issues. Corrupt is just drunk all the way through this shit. He should be on intervention, not marriage boot camp. So they said Corrupt so far gone, we just got to put him on beer from liquor. So now Tony mad at Tahiri for showing her tit, and Tahiri mad at, did I call him Tony? Votto, whatever. And Tahiri said, well, I am the ex. I can show my tit if I want to. Judge Toller came out and told some truth. She said, Hazel, you can't be mad that he is not 32 or 23. And also that he's a young sissy. You can't be mad at that either. I don't know how the sex works with them. She probably pegging. Tahiri gonna talk about wasting time after being with Joe Budden for 4 years and only getting proposed to as a plot line on Love and Hip Hop? But you want to talk about wasting time as the ex. So now we got Tahiri and Hazel getting into it over Titgate. Tahiri said, I apologize if you felt some kind of way, but I don't care what you wear. I'm not threatened. Well, I mean, that face ain't threatening. Hazel browbeats her sissy into saying it wasn't cool, but he don't want to see no titties no way. Girl, Hazel is doing the most with the least. So Phaedra interjects and says, well, you know, Hazel, you could have made it woman to woman rather than go to her man and try to start maximum shit. Okay, so everybody drinking, and of course Corrupt's there too. But now his heifer gonna come downstairs wondering what the hell is going on. And she upset that they're enabling his ass. So he goes sleep on the couch since she don't want him drinking. And that's where the shit ends.